Hey everyone, Tinkenstein here. I'm sure that you're all following the news that we're getting yet another crafting event. At this point, though, I suppose that's somewhat expected for this time of year, being that it is currently around April, and being that this is something that Gaijin has been doing for the last few years. The purpose of this video is not to criticize Gaijin, so I just want to go into the video saying that, but rather to go over what the news today means. Now, while the crafting event in April has been known for a relatively decently long amount of time, Gaijin has recently announced that this top crafting vehicle for this event will be an early version of the F-4 F Phantom II with a unique camouflage for the Germans. That's right, this will be Germany's first F-4 Phantom and will be, as of the making of this video, a top BR vehicle. This is absolutely huge. As far as I know, the only other purchasable top BR vehicle in-game previously was a Leopard 2PL, of which also just came out and is also in the German tech tree. Again, this is huge. It's a top BR plane that they are offering in the crafting event. Though I personally cannot verify the veracity of this claim, there is some criticism that's being thrown around at the addition of this vehicle to the game, not just for the fact that it is, again, as of right now, the first top tier vehicle that will be able to be purchased with straight cash once it hits the marketplace, but that being that this is an early version of the F4E, many people are saying that it should not have access to AIM-9E and AIM-9J missiles, as Gaijin says that it will. If this is the case, it does seem honestly like a little bit of a money grab, but that's difficult to say, being that this is at its heart a crafting event and not a vehicle purchasable directly with Golden Eagles or cash straight from Gaijin. Unless, of course, Gaijin will be selling the various crafting parts on the marketplace without notifying anyone. Any of these vehicles that do get crafted and sold on the marketplace later will be to the profit of the players. Of course, Gaijin does get a cut of that, but I also have a marketplace explain video if you'd like to know more details about how the marketplace works below. I don't really think that Gaijin will be selling parts to this vehicle on the marketplace anonymously, however, as they just really leave it up to players to do this, but who knows. But I personally think that it is about time for the Germans to get their F-4, being that they were such major users of this plane up until fairly recently when it was retired. Personally, I feel that this should have been released after an F-4 was introduced to the regular tech tree, as this seems to be the issue that many people have with this plane being in the crafting event. Gaijin has said, though, that a regular tech tree version of this plane will be better than the version in the crafting event, so who knows? I guess we'll find out, and hopefully it gets added in the next patch, but really the assets are there. I kind of personally wish it was added in the last patch, then this wouldn't be such a controversy, so to speak. In other related news, Gaijin has announced the SU-76D as being part of the crafting event, which, by all accounts, should be the lowest tier reward vehicle for this event, which, again, while cool, will likely not be too heavily used of a vehicle. Being that the SU-57 in the already in the Soviet tech tree has a much better cannon and has the same armor and chassis of the SU-76, I'd imagine that the SU-76 will be a lower BR than its cousin already in game, just because that 76mm cannon, if I'm not mistaken, is the F-31 cannon, will not have great pen compared to that 57, which is a beast. This begs the question, however, will there be a third vehicle in the crafting event? If you think there will, let me know what you think that vehicle might be in the comments below, or what you might hope it would be. Also, being that April Fool's Day is coming up, I'm interested as to what you all think that the April Fool's joke will be this year. They've been hiding their jokes within new game modes for us to test new game tech for them, kind of like Silent Thunder for submarines and the Alien April Fool's Day thing for VTOL. So they kind of use these as testing grounds for new tech, which is kind of cool, but they've become less fun or less purely fun in years past. But again, it is fairly cool. Either way, again, just tell me what you guys think. I plan on having an actual video with content, real content, like a guide coming out tomorrow, so please watch it. And also please subscribe, of course, if you'd like to see more content, as again, I do make tons of guides and all sorts of useful things in terms of War Thunder, and really I just use my 7 or 8 years of knowledge on this game to make those videos. That said though, thanks so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you all on the other side. Take care everyone.